my name's Tait. I've come to take you out on a short session down at Kodak Lakes today, just to fish for some small skimmers and roach, sort of the smaller stamp fish. Just as we're coming into the springtime, just when fish just have a bit of a feed, and take you through just some of my rigs and how I approach it, and also the bait that's on offer from Monster Baits and Dips. I'll show you how I also prepare them, and the way that I approach it from there. So let's go get set up. Right guys, now all plumbed up. I've set my stall out of what I wanted to do. This is my first rig. I start off by using the short shallow kit. The only reason I'm really doing this is because I don't see the point in a long kit when these fish are only going to be small. You know, they're not going to be taking much elastic. They're not going to be ripping, you know, me off across the lake and stuff like that. And the water is still really cold, so not going to have much energy or anything like that. So just kept everything really simple, straightforward. I'm fishing a 3 to 5 matte white there. Coming down, I've got quite, just so you can see there, two number 9 back shots. That's just really not. It's not really windy today, but it's more just the fact of just to keep that line tight from pole tip to sort of halfway down the line there. I've got a 0.3 SRG carbon float there. The reason I've gone for carbon to start out straight away is just to see what sort of in those sort of depths of water, see where they are, try and find them if they are sat on the bottom, and catch them on the bottom. If not, I can soon change that anyway. I've gone for a really strung out shotting pattern here. I've gone for 3 number 8s and 2 number 10s, and I've quite literally strung them. I must be about a good 12 inches apart of each other, just to really slow that fall down and make everything look as natural as possible. Like I said, these fish in here are, to me, natural fish. I don't really want to be sort of getting it down to the bottom dead fast, so I'd rather be having bites on the drop sort of thing. But from that, I've gone down to a size 18 hook on to 010 010 line. I've done this to a LWG, just so you can see that. I've kept everything just really straightforward, straight simple, just to see really where they are and what they're feeding on. I've opted for a small little pole pot, just to really just be accurate with that bait, and just minimise, you know, the odd maggot. When you're using a catapult, I find that, you know, the odd maggot does fly sort of away from your float, and sometimes that can be the difference between catching a fish and not catching a fish. But I've got another. So that line then was for sort of a 7 to 10 metre line. It's roughly about 10 metres I fish in there. And then I've opted for a 30 metre line. The reason I'm fishing so far out is due to the depth of the water, and also just there's a bit of snagging really early on in off this peg. But for 30 metre line, I've opted for a 4x14 float. Once again, 2 back shots at the top there, just so obviously nice and tight. Once again, small toss pot for the exact same reason, and pretty much the exact same, and really strung out shotting pattern there. Once again, 3 8s and 2 10s. But the only difference on this one, I've made it so that I've got a 6-inch hook length. The reason I've done this is quite literally just, I want to really look at that difference between catching fish with a 6-inch hook length and catching fish with a 3-inch hook length, and does it actually really start to make a difference. I'm hoping I will see a difference, just to really sort of educate myself a bit on, you know, what that difference can be sometimes. Once again, I'm using the exact same elastic, short shallow kit, keeping everything dead simple. But other than that, let's have a quick bash and see what we get.